There was an information received regarding functioning of some scam call centers in Guwahati. This information was developed accordingly when we were in a position for action. We formed multiple teams and conducted raids at multiple locations simultaneously against individual targets and some call centers where these cyber criminals were operating. We raided 8 such places and we could detain 191 persons who were involved in cyber crimes and who were operating from these call centers which were illegal. We could seize the electronic gadgets involved or used for committing such cyber crimes. Interestingly, all these call centers, they operate at night, targeting mainly the foreign nationals abroad, and the monetary transactions take place in the form of Bitcoin wallet or in the form of sharing of gift voucher numbers. And these informations are encased into Indian rupees through an international Hawala gang. Those people who are found to be working in such call centers, 8 such call centers were busted by Guwahati police last night. Interestingly, youth, both males and females, from the state, that is from Assam and from other northeastern states and from far-flung states like Punjab, Delhi, UP, Bihar, Haryana, Maharashtra, youth from those states were also found in those call centers. Those are gullible, educated but unemployed youth. These scammers, they target this type of youth by resorting to social media, by giving some kind of advertisement for employment to work in a call center, and train them and they engage them in such kind of activities. These scammers, they impersonate as some kind of genuine tech support staff or customer service staff, and they target gullible victims, and they somehow in the process of conversation they instill some kind of fear in the minds of that targeted victim and extract personal informations. And these personal informations these scammers finally used to convert into some kind of monetary terms. We have got few masterminds who were involved in operating these call centers in Guwahati. Though we could bust only 8 such call centers, we could detain 191 youth who were operating, who were working in such call centers. But I believe that there may be many more such call centers operating in Guwahati as well as in other districts of Assam. Lot of electronic gadgets like computer, desktops, laptops, mobile phones, routers, etc. were seized by Guwahati police. It's just an initial stage of investigation. As the investigation progresses, we will get to know more about the details of such crimes which are taking place from Guwahati. But most worrying part is that the illegal internet-based telephone exchange has been established in such call centers from where they were making internet-based VoIP international calls, which is a kind of cause of concern for our national security also. All those transactions, monetary transactions, that takes place through international and national Hawala channels. That is also a cause of concern for our national security. As the investigation progresses, we will get to know more about the details of all those masterminds who are involved in operating these call centers in Guwahati. As and when we get the information, we will share it our friends from the media.
What was the modus operandi? And who were the victims and who were the masterminds?
Masterminds are these cyber criminals, and victims, they target gullible, simple persons, and the modus operandi in all these 8 call centers, what you could find is that by resorting to internet search engines, by sending some kind of softwares, they ensure that there is some kind of pop-up in the computer screen of the individual computers or personal laptops. Whenever there is some kind of pop-up, suppose for example, your antivirus is not functioning. So when that pop-up comes, immediately the person who is using that personal computer, he gets worried. And he starts looking for some kind of toll-free number or any service center number. When they search the service center's number or toll-free numbers, these scammers, what they do is that they also give some kind of toll-free number in the web, so that whenever these toll-free numbers are searched, their numbers are also visible to those people. So anyone who calls those toll-free numbers provided by these scammers, the call lands at these call centers, and they come into some kind of conversation with the call takers from these call centers. During the process of conversation, these call takers, they are trained enough, they have a prepared transcript in front of them, and they are capable of instilling some kind of fear in the minds of that gullible person, resulting in sharing the personal information of that person with these scammers. And these scammers, they take advantage of that helplessness of that person, and in the process, ultimately they cheat that gullible person and extract monetary gain from the gullible person in the form of Bitcoin or in the form of gift voucher, that 16-digit or 17-digit numbers, which are again encased into Indian rupees through a process of international hawala gang.
So are you going to take the help of other state police also, because it's a multi...
In fact, from different reports we have received at different times, the first such call centers were busted in the state of Maharashtra, probably in the year 2014 or 15 or 16. So subsequently, different state police took action against this kind of cyber crime. Even in Guwahati also, when I was posted here as Joint CP in the year 2017 and 16, that time we took action against 3 such call centers, and the cases were registered in Basista police station. But since this kind of activities are still continuing, that means there are more and more such gangs which are becoming active, because it is so lucrative that monthly turnover of one call center runs into crores.